My bad. What you got down in your cup?
I got me some tea.
Oh, you got you some tea?
Yeah. You want some?
Nah, I'm straight no more, cause I got my own tea, you feel me?
Okay. But this ain't that kind of tea.
You know I'm sick though, I need that kind of tea.
Nah, this that tea that make you think.
Man, my tea, insight thought.
Okay, well, how about this? Let's go ahead and just switch.
I think I like a little bit.
Okay, bet. I mean, who gonna do that tea first?
Lady first.
I don't know. You know what? Equality. I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? So let's.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so.
Oh,
okay.
you want animation, right?
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, what you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. I'll just go first.
Let's see what you got over there.
Why do women say they'll eat anywhere and then go find something wrong with every suggestion? Okay, why do your team messed up? Why do women say they'll eat anywhere and then go find something wrong with every suggestion? I feel like we know what we want to eat, but we don't know what we want to eat. Well, we know we don't know what we want to eat, but we know what we don't want to eat. So it's like
everything else
you can be
want to eat, you don't want to eat.
It don't got nothing to do with you. It don't have nothing to do with you. It's the fact that I don't want to. Because it can be like, okay, she can be like, well, I'll take some fast food. Then he be like, okay, let's go to Arby's. And she be like, no, I don't want no Arby's. Let's go to McDonald's. Oh, who eat at McDonald's?
I'm listening to all the fast food.
Let's go to Wendy's.
I ain't telling Wendy's.
Man, I ain't really. Well, what you want then? I ain't finna go nowhere. Because,
God damn, huh?
Like, so I feel like I said, they know. We know what we don't want, but we don't know what we do want. Mm-hmm. And we just want these suggestions to help us make these decisions. But really, both men and women are both indecisive. So it's just a mess.
All right, let's see what your tea hitting on. I'm sick for real. Oh, shit. Shoot. Okay. What do you think about during sex? Hey, that's a good one right there. For me, what I be thinking about, I primarily just think about like what my partner like, what my partner don't like. Am I doing good? Like, am I pleasing her? That's it. At the end of the day, if I'm pleasing you, I'ma automatically get pleased.
Them?
I'm
me?
pleasing you.
Oh, okay. If I'm about to say, what's up, y'all? Y'all sleeping with my man?
No. If I'm pleasing you at the end of the day, I'm
okay,
good.
that's all right. Hey, I respect.
Hey.
Okay, my turn.
Yo, take a little shot.
Your tea hot.
Okay,
let's see.
Sniffle.
Yeah. If the world froze for an afternoon and you could only move, and no one could see you,
what would you do? My bad.
No, the question say if the world froze for an afternoon and only you could move and no one could see you. That's the question.
What would you do supposed to make it? My tea ain't. I told you.
Your tea is
cold. My tea.
I would probably go and raid shopping malls, shopping plazas, outlet centers. I would probably go shopping.
You'll have all the drip.
Yes, I will have the drip. I've been shopping in a minute, and if the world froze
for a good afternoon,
you know, I got like about 4-5 hours. Like, hey, in and out, boom, boom. Locust Grove, take an outlet right down the road. You know, I go right down the road and give me some nice little clothing. So yes, that's what I do.
Shit sound be lit.
I go shopping.
Let's get up in here. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this tea got me thinking though. This tea do got me thinking though. Alright. How do you feel about having sex on the first few dates? Do you feel like it will ruin a potential relationship? Coming from a man's point of view, I'ma say it's like a pro and a con to getting it the first few times. The pro to it is like, you know, you got that sexual energy all high, so you be wanting to anyway. But men, in the general, we like challenges. I don't know why we like challenges, but we like challenges. So if I don't get it too early, but I don't get it too late, then I'm good. I'm in there. But if I get it too soon, shawty, you know, I'm gonna have to let you go. Anybody can get that from you, obviously. Then, if it's like a too late, then it's like you want some Mormon type. What's that show? The Nurse Aid or something? Handmaker's Aid, something like that. Anyway,
You talking about that scary movie?
I think it is a little scary.
The one with Dre was here? Or you talking about?
No, but it's similar to that one. Anyway, though, you on that other mess. So, you know, men typically want, me speaking for myself, like, this within that first few days. If we do it the first night, that's cool. But if it don't happen, like, till, like, a couple days later, then, hey, that's straight, though. That's straight. I got a little sample. It's alright.
So, if you got the sample and the girl wanted a relationship with you, would you continue to be with her?
It depends on how I felt about her. Some females I done slept with, and it just literally be, I done slept with you. Alright, cool. Then it's others. It really just one. And it was just like, I gotta have her. She mine.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
I got her.
Oh, did you? What is your favorite non-physical attribute about yourself?
Man, that's some good tea right there.
Yeah, it is. That's some good tea. The way I talk, like I just say my personality overall, like how
articulate you are.
I wouldn't say articulate. I mean, you can say that, but just how I communicate and how I talk to people. In that I'm extra and dramatic, which people can be like, oh, she's extra, she's dramatic. But I feel like I'm the perfect seasoning. I'm not bland. I'm not plain, and I feel like I don't go overboard. But I feel like my best attribute is probably the way I speak and how I can carry a conversation and talk to people, and ask questions, and it not be small talk. It actually, I want to get to know the person.
Conversation.
Yes, and I want to treat people like they're kings and queens. You know, I want to make them smile and make them be happy and feel good about themselves, because as people, we should feel good about who we are. And if I can just incite that in everybody and just light that fire in everybody, like that, yeah, that would just make me happy. So I would say that how I talk and the fact that I do run my mouth a lot, that's something that I like about myself. Yeah.
Let's get back to Tiara's tea. And we got two-part question. Oh, someone got fancy. Okay, if you and Tiara ever broke up, what would be the reason?
Answer that one first.
Oh, answer that one first?
Yeah.
Okay, what would be the reason? If I had to say, it would probably be my inability to take certain things serious. So a lot of times, if something don't hit me a certain way, or if it don't, not intrigued, but let's say something is serious and I find some type of funny component in it, instead of being serious, I'm 9 times out of 10 just gonna be dying, laughing, making jokes, highlighting that one little funny part. All the other seriousness though, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, I get it. But bruh, this right here though, it's funny. I can see that. Depending on what it is, you know, you can't be funny all the time. Sometimes you gotta be serious.
Well, I have to commend you on answering that question and
Being honest, something I'm not really good at.
no, not even being honest, making it about you. Like, you would be the cause of the breakup and not like, well, because Tiara would, you know, you're like this. You took ownership and you were like, I would be the reason.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Give me a kiss.
Alright, part 2 of the question. Do you want to break up with Tiara now? No. I'm too invested.
Okay. Hey, business. You business smart.
Yeah. So you're gonna get my last name. I'm gonna have to have that talk with Rosie. But when I do,
my dad see this, call that man Rosie.
That Rosie.
Okay, you guys.
No disrespect though.
Oh
It's
no,
Rosie, because it's
Rosie.
short. But you get it. That's your name.
Rosie. Why do women wear heels although they're uncomfortable?
Yes, why?
They are uncomfortable. That's why I don't be wearing them, okay? And I'm thick as hell, and so all that weight on top of something that's like this big is definitely uncomfortable. However, I know a lot of women. Like one of my colleagues, she always wear heels, and she looks good in them. But even she says they're uncomfortable, but she looks good. And I know a lot of women, they just like to look good. And not even look good for other people, but look good for themselves. And if that makes a woman feel good, then do it. Just like some women like do the whole natural thing. I may not ever wear that big afro puff, you know, but a lot of women, like my best friend, they look good doing it. But it's like, do you. Take ownership of the things that you like and don't like. And run with it. Like if I wear heels, it has to be like my wedding day or some type of special occasion.
No, you can't do it on the wedding day. We both short. You'll be taller than me.
Well, see, even if on my wedding day, I've been dreading stuff like that because I'm like, I don't want to walk down the aisle with no heels on. I just don't want to do that. So I don't wear heels, but I commend any woman that puts them on and they strut. I know that it can be hard, but y'all, you look beautiful.
Yeah, y'all be doing it.
Yes, y'all be doing it. But your girl right here, I will be in something like a booty or something, a heel like that, chunky heel. I can do that. Wedges are not my taste now, cause that's a little old school me. But yeah. I don't do the heels. Respect you if you do.
Heard. Hey, this is a good one. Do you enjoy peeing standing up, or do you rather sit and pee? Peeing and standing up is the best thing God could have gave men. Like, I don't know how many times I've been drunk. I don't know how many times I just been sick and just all you gotta do is just it's out. All you gotta do is aim. It's gonna do everything else for you. All you have to do though, manually, is aim. That's it. And then let's just say you got morning wood. All you gotta do is do your Superman pose, get a good lunge over the toilet. You know, everybody got their own little method to getting it in the bowl. I'm just saying. That's what I do.
Yeah, I think
standing up is the best.
Even women that wear rompers or onesies and stuff, I think standing up would be a little bit better for us.
Cup for y'all.
Yeah, don't nobody want to walk around with that in their purse, and especially women that don't really carry purses. How you gonna fit that in your wallet?
Girl, what that is right there? That's a cup.
Exactly.
Something like that.
And it's
girl,
like now,
like
you know how you peek through the star to see if somebody in, and now they see you standing up, and they're like, "What's she? What's she in there doing?" You know, now you come out the stall, you got a whole bunch of women staring at you. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I wish that I could stand up and do it, but other times I'd be like, man, I like sitting down so I can just relax for a little second, you know.
It stop the flow when you sit down. You gotta stand up and do that. It just flow out easy.
It flow out when we sit down. It
Y'all
just ease out.
different though.
It just ease out.
Nah, bro.
How do you define friendship, and what does that term mean to you? I define friendship not loosely. Not loosely, because I don't have a lot of friends, and because I hold a lot of weight to the term friendship, and I don't call anybody and everybody my friend. I'm not really a needy person, so I would prefer a friend who's not always, something's always wrong. Like, it's always an issue with them. I don't like friends like that. I like friends that are independent, that are trying to make it and do it on their own, because that's what I'm trying to do myself. And so I don't need somebody like, hey, I need this, hey, I need that. However, if my girlfriend, if they need anything from me, they can always call, you know, because they don't call often. So when they do call, I'm here. So when they be like, hey girl, can I borrow $50 until my next paycheck? Yes, because you only ask me once every 5 years. So yes, you don't have to pay me back your next check. If you need 2 more checks, that's fine. I know you got my back. And so I just hold a lot of weight to the friendship thing. It's because you do one thing nice for me, I don't consider you my friend. You know, it's like, okay, that's a cool person, you know what I'm saying? I want to get to know him, but this is the person that I can be able to be honest with and tell them everything, vent to, and not when they get mad at me, they blow it up in my face. They keep it between us, and even if we do part as friends, they keep that our secrets together. So yeah, what does that term mean to you? It just holds a lot of weight, and I feel like it should to everybody, because we're only blessed with so many confidants, and as people that we can wholeheartedly trust with ourselves, we can trust with our kids, and that shouldn't be everybody. You know, everybody doesn't have our best interest at heart or value who we are. You got people who they're cheering you on, but it's like nice nasty. They really don't want to see you succeed, but they're like, okay, you got a new job. And to your face, it's like, oh yeah, you got your new job, yeah. But behind your back, they're like, man, damn, why she moving up? Why he doing this? Like, I can't never do this, and I'm gonna go plot next time they do this. I'm gonna go and do. I'm like, no.
Backstabbers.
Yes.
Backstabbers.
Yeah, I do not like people like that. I have lost a lot of friends because they were nice nasty to me. I've lost a lot of friends because they were too needy, always needing this, always needing that. I don't have any kids right now, so I'm not for it. I'm trying to take care of myself, so I can't do it.
We aren't parents.
We are not yet.
Not parents yet.
No, and so I don't need all that, and I'm still gonna try to raise independent kids that, you know, hey, you 16, if you want this game, you need to go work. You know, you need to go and try to earn $1 or do some chores. We can pay you allowance, something like that. But I'm not with the needy stuff, and I don't need people like that in my life, because I'm trying to move up, and this person always trying to bring me down. You know, so friendship should hold a lot of weight. It holds a lot of weight to me. It should hold a lot of weight to everybody else too. So.
Drum roll, please. Oh, next one. That's really like a thigh roll. Do you think your life ends when you get married? I'm not married, but I would have to say no. I would think that your life finishing like it's like an upgrade. Like it's getting better. Like when you in single club, you can only do certain stuff. You feel me? But when you get married, I've been seeing these married folk do things. I be like, damn, I kind of want to do that. What? Y'all got matching names. Everybody ain't got different last names. Y'all got the same, and that ain't your relative. Okay,
cool.
Similar, interesting. And then folk be, you know, when they introduce y'all, this is Mr. and Mrs. And then they just say the man name, and they be like, I know her name not Robert, but hey, now this seems a little interesting. No, it's a lot of nice perks. I know it's really just materialistic stuff, but when it comes to like Mr. and Mrs. and things like that, I like that stuff. You don't have to tell everybody your business. You don't necessarily have to be married to have the Mr. and Mrs., but you know.
Yeah, I feel like with the end of a it's not the end
It's
of
the
the
starting
world.
of a new journey, new
Yeah,
chapter.
the only thing it may end if you're in a monogamous relationship, it may end, you having multiple sexual partners. But other than that,
yeah, that's probably
if
it.
you like playing games before you're with somebody, you should still be able to do that when you're with somebody.
Hanging out with your friends.
Even if you like going to the club, like that person knew you was a club hopper when they got with you. So why should you stop doing that? Just because you're married, that shouldn't end. You should get somebody where y'all are just on the same page and stuff like that. You want to party, they should be wanting to party too. None of that should end. So yeah. This one says, how do you know when you're in love? When I think about this person, when I wake up and when I go to bed, when I just don't want to go another day without them being in my life. So with this one, I don't even know when I knew, but because it was easier to fall in love with him too, because I've known him for like forever. Yeah, it's alright. He was a friend, and I knew of him when I was younger, and we played outside together and avoided each other, all kind of crap when you're kids and stuff. And then to grow apart because of time and different families and all that stuff, and then to come back together and be like, dang, like. Yeah,
I was wishing on the stars she would come back too. I ain't gonna count. Wishing on the star. And when it happened, I was just like.
And we came back to each other. It was like I had to think about it for like a day. A day I just thought, I was just like, is this fate? Like, is this
someone playing with me, bro?
Is this supposed to happen like this? And I tell you, it was just so easy. Like, it was just easy. Ever since we hung out that day of reconnecting, inseparable ever since. And so I probably knew I loved him probably right after our first day of hanging out. Like, I just was feeling love.
I feel like Cinco de Mayo put the cherry on top.
Cinco de Mayo, when he officially asked me. Yes, we are. Cinco de Mayo is our anniversary. So.
That's a lit anniversary.
Yeah, that's lit. But yeah, I just knew, and I know that fire is probably never ever going to be put out until he died. Not even if he died. If he dies before me, I'm still gonna love him. I might have to go first, so then that's when I can stop loving him. But yeah,
we got a long time to talk about that.
Right. You hear that, God? A long time. We ain't going yet.
We at 6. All right. What it did. Do you tell your mom everything? Example: sexual encounters, relationship issues, friendship advice. The type of person I am, anybody that really know me, they can tell you I shared like 50%, maybe 75% of the things that I'm like, troubled with. But things that really get to me, I'm never gonna ask you about it. You're never gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. My mom, definitely not gonna know. Like, it's things my mom be finding out that folk been knowing for years, and she like, what? You did what? I'm like, yeah, mama, like.
Because if I told you then, I would be in trouble.
Not to drift off too much, but me and my best friend, a few years back, we was in a situation. We was held up at gunpoint, and the time of hours it could have been bad. We could have been on the news, but God was just in our favor, and it didn't happen like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm not that type of mama's boy. Like, my mama even said, like, her sons love her, but we ain't trying to be on mama titty. Like, we straight. Like, I love my mama. Don't get me wrong. Like, you only got one, so you better love her.
Well, I got 2 now.
Technically, I got 2 now. But you only get one, so you just like make sure you do right by her. But you ain't gotta be all up under your mama like your little boy. Don't nobody want that.
Well, my cup has runneth over. But that does not mean that your cup has to. Remember, you cannot pour you cannot pour from an empty cup. So make sure you're taking care of yourself.
My cup wasn't empty. Gotcha. Stay woke. But no, for real. You can't pour from an empty cup, so always remember to be positive, fill others with love, treat others like you want to be treated. Just imagine as if you walking around and all you see is mirrors. It's just people are a reflection of you. What I mean by that is whatever you give them, that's how they gonna give it back to you. So if you praise somebody, you know, they gonna be nice to you. If you ugly to somebody, they gonna be ugly right back. It's whatever you give out.
So yes, do right by yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself, and then
love yourself like I love my sugar.
And then give that energy out to other people so they can be doing the same thing. Yes, with your 6 self. Bye, you guys. See you next time.
Doses.